Sawadee-ka.
Sawadee-ka.
Or hello.
We are back in the States.
We are.
So this is our final entry for our trip. Surreal. It's we've actually, no, to be fair, we've actually been back for about a week.
A week now, yeah.
Yeah. It was a really hard trip home.
Very hard.
Not only was our last day in Thailand and our trip home sad, it was also really hard.
It was a really long day getting home.
Yeah.
Days.
So I guess we need to cover the day.
That last day in Thailand in our hotel.
Yep, and everything till we got home. So, we started off. We packed up the night before we left.
Yeah, stayed up a little late.
Yep. Got up in the morning, finished packing up some of our sundries.
Yeah,
bathroom stuff.
Yeah.
Went down, had a decent breakfast.
Mm-hmm. Took our time with it a little bit.
Yep. We had a ride. We had hired a driver to come pick us up. Went back to the room, got checked out. Driver picked us up at 10:30, and off we went.
Yep, off to the Phuket airport, where our flight didn't leave until 12:30.
Yes, so it was about an hour and a half drive from the hotel to the airport.
I thought it was a 15-minute drive. Oh wait, no. I'm thinking of different things. Sorry, my brain's jumping all over. No, you're right.
I'm not editing that out.
No. I thought it was 15 minutes. I may have passed out. Maybe that's why I was like,
yeah.
But you're right. It was like an hour and a half drive to the
we were towards
airport.
the southern tip of Phuket Island. The airport's at the northern.
Yep.
And there is a lot of traffic in between the two.
Yep.
So we got up to Phuket, and to kind of outline the day that we had 4 flights, 3 layovers. So we flew from Phuket to Bangkok to Tokyo to Dallas to Denver.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah. So that is a roughly an hour plus flight to Bangkok, 6-hour flight to Tokyo, 12-hour flight to Dallas, and an hour and a half.
2 hours.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was like 2 hours 15. It was somewhere in there. Hour and a half to 2 hours to Denver.
Yeah.
And we had roughly a 3 to 4 hour layover to each airport.
Yeah.
So Joe.
No.
we get to the airport fine.
Yeah, we got to the Phuket airport fine.
We had some confusion checking in. I'm glad we had some time to burn because it took us a while to find our airline.
Yeah.
It took us a while to get checked in. Security there was easy.
Yeah.
Not the long lines we have in the U.S.
Yeah. Are you talking Phuket?
Phuket Airport, yeah.
Okay.
Got to our terminal, got boarded on the plane.
Yep, no issues.
No issues.
Fastest flight ever. Really.
Yeah, it really was a fast flight.
Yeah.
Got off in Bangkok.
Yep.
Bangkok's a pretty nice little airport.
I would call it little airport. But
yeah, it's pretty big to be fair.
It's a nice airport.
Yeah, there's 2 airports in Bangkok. I forget I have no idea how to pronounce the name of the airport, but it's the northernmost Bangkok airport.
Yeah.
The other airport's, I think, off to the east of the city.
So we had time to kill.
Yeah.
So we went and had dinner there.
Yeah, the lounge wasn't open, so we did go. We had dinner on the upper level. Nice little Thai place.
Yeah.
We got 2 smoothies, and I got pad Thai, and you got
chicken with
something.
cashews and stir fried. Figured it'd be safe, and that was fine. I was fine in Bangkok.
It was either that restaurant,
which I really don't think it was, but then we got on our flight from Bangkok to Tokyo, and somewhere in between Bangkok and Tokyo, we also had a meal on the airplane.
Yeah, we had a meal on the airplane, Salisbury steak.
Which apparently is just like a big meatball thing of chicken.
It's like ground meat slapped together.
I don't know why they call it Salisbury steak.
I have no idea.
It's just a meatball.
So it was either the meal in Bangkok or the meal on the plane.
I think it was my meal on the plane.
We landed in Tokyo.
We barely got through security because
She looks green as shit.
As we're coming into Tokyo, I'm having severe stomach cramps, and I'm feeling nauseous. I'm like, oh, it's just turbulence. It's no big deal. We barely make it. We're not even 2 seconds out of security. I had barely gotten my shoes on.
When she says out of security, she just means through the metal detector. We are still in the physical security area.
Yeah. So, I'd gotten my shoes on just seconds before, and I'm like, okay, I'm not feeling great. I need to go find a bathroom. Thinking I could easily make it up the escalator, but my body's like, no, we have some foreign entity in us. We need to eject it now. I'm like, but a bathroom. Like, no, now. Yeah. So I went to a corner.
She painted the walls of security.
Yeah, quite literally.
Quite literally.
So bad.
She painted the walls of security.
It was so bad. I'm so embarrassed because it's I'm bent over, so my ass is towards everybody else. I'm like, I can't make eye contact, but this position's still not great.
Oh my God.
And
so
meanwhile, you.
Yeah, she gets super sick. She's in the corner. I'm trying to help her. I'm trying to get her a bag.
He about lost his cookies.
Yeah, the airline. It was JAL, the Japanese airline. They seem to run security. They almost the airport and the airline. I didn't really see a differentiation between the two of them.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we couldn't freaking tell.
Yeah, they took our passports right then and there. They took our passports.
They did to check things.
Yeah, well, I don't know what they were doing, but they took our passports. I finally got them to give me a trash bag. She's still over there. You're dry heaving for a good 2-3 minutes.
It wasn't dry though.
No, it wasn't dry. I finally told Joe to just go upstairs and find a bathroom once she got somewhat settled.
Yeah,
she takes off. I'm still trying to get our passports back. I'm fighting with these people. They want to call an ambulance. I'm like, no, we're going home.
Yeah, it's just food poisoning. She's not diseased. You don't need to put us in the system to be quarantined.
Yep. They thought that maybe she had
something contagious that would require me being quarantined. So they're like, hey, we'll just take your passports, put you in the system to flag you.
Yes. It wasn't until I got hostile with them and I started yelling at them that it was food poisoning and it was their airline that caused the food poisoning. I freaking know. But
odds are. Yeah.
So I start yelling at them. That's when they backed down.
Yeah, you definitely got firm with them.
Yeah, they finally gave me the passports back. I run upstairs, and she'd already been gone 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I got up into the terminal. We're in the middle of the terminal. I didn't know she went left, right, forward, backward. I had no clue where you were. 3 weeks in Thailand. We were never separated, never lost.
Nope,
I go up there and I'm like, where is she? I ain't got a clue.
It's like, what the fuck?
I have no clue.
Odds are in a bathroom, but which bathroom? Which direction?
Which direction?
So
we didn't. Our SIM card in Thailand no longer worked on our phones. No way to contact you. No way to check our email. Nothing.
Also, you had my phone actually.
Oh, did I?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I had everything.
Yeah, you had all the best, including my phone.
I had everything.
And I wanted to grab my phone before I went upstairs, but there was no way in hell I was gonna be able to get it.
So I'm running around I tried to stay within a 300-yard perimeter of where I came up from security, and every time I came to a bathroom, I was begging anybody that looked like they would speak English, any kind of Caucasian. I'm like, do you speak English? And if I found the woman that did, I'd sending her into every bathroom. Finally, I found the right bathroom.
Yep, found the right bathroom. And meanwhile, I had gone up the escalator, found the closest bathroom possible, which I couldn't tell you how close it was, but I found it. Thank God. And then as I'm washing my hands, a woman comes right up to me and she's like, "Are you Joelle?" And I'm like, "Yep." It's like, "Your guy's outside wondering if you're okay." I'm like, I'm fine. You can let him know, yes, you found me and that I'm okay for now. But I was still having pretty severe stomach cramps. It was on a scale of 1 to 10, it was definitely 9.5 to a 10 as far as pain.
And that's she suffered that for probably the next 20 hours.
Yeah.
So we had a 4-hour layover in the airport. We made it to the lounge again.
Yep.
Second the lounge doors open, representative comes around the corner. "Are you Joelle?"
Yep.
Great. And from word spreading.
like I told you, like they grabbed their passports, put us in their system to like keep an eye on them.
They let us into the lounge, and they had somebody watch us the whole time we were in the lounge.
They were not hostile about
No,
watching us.
not hostile. They were helpful.
Yeah, they were. It was more. They weren't watching us with like, okay, we need to lock these people up because this woman is just losing her shit. It was more of a, okay, this passenger is not feeling well. Odds are it's our food. So let's just keep an eye on her and try and like
we have
help her out.
We have different perspectives because you were in the bathroom a lot being sick, and I was dealing with these people a lot.
This is true, but from my limited interactions with them, it seemed like they were genuinely concerned, probably for different reasons.
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
Every time she would disappear, they were trying to convince me to take her to the hospital, take her to the clinic. But they made it quite clear the second we did that, we were no longer on our flight. Yeah.
I mean, at least they were transparent about that.
Yeah.
But they were like...
They sent me down to the pharmacy to get medicine. That was comical. So the whole time in Thailand, everything's in like English and Thai.
Yeah.
I go down to the pharmacy in Japan, in Tokyo. There ain't shit in English.
Yeah, nothing in English. Nothing even color-wise that would indicate...
No.
Hey, take this for food poisoning or motion sickness. Whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, so I went back up, and the airline was nice. They sent me down with a translator who helped me get medicine.
Yeah.
So we got you medicine. We hung out in the lounge for the 4 hours. Then we kind of snuck out of the lounge.
Not in a purposely sneaky,
but
we're just like, we're just gone.
No, we were purposeful.
Were we?
Oh, yes. It was about 5 minutes into our boarding, and I'm like, okay, we sneak out of the lounge. We go and we get on our airplane because I didn't want them stopping us in the lounge. So we got out of the lounge, we got down to the ticketing gate, and I tried to cut it as close as I could to when we would be boarding.
Yeah.
Second we get down to the ticketing gate, and there's got to be 150 people down there.
Yeah.
Second we get there, representative comes up. Are you Joelle? I'm like, Jesus.
And we're like, yeah. So we're just standing there and...
They tried to convince us not to get on the plane, but they were nice about it. They actually gave us early access boarding.
Yeah, I think they did because I was still having stomach cramps.
Yeah.
So they're like, would you like to be seated early? And I'm like, yes, please. I'm dying inside. But I tried to rally and not appear as dead on the outside.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm sitting there. I'm being a little bit of a dick, but I'm telling her, I'm like, you need to smile. You need to get the pain off your face. You need to look halfway okay, or they're not letting us on this plane.
Which I don't know how successful I was.
You were decent at it. You just needed to go from like not looking dead to not looking okay, because people are always tired traveling.
I think in order to like negate the paleness that was probably my skin, I would need to be like vigorously.
We get on the plane, we sit down, the flight attendants instantly come over and check on her because they know what's going on. I'm like, everybody knew.
Yeah.
Long story somewhat short.
Yeah. We were on the plane.
We were on the plane. We got the flight.
We got off the ground. So
the flight was hard.
So long.
Yeah, it was a 12-hour flight. She was in pain. I was stressed. We passed out for maybe an hour.
Yeah.
But I think so it was 40 hours door to door from the hotel to our house.
Yeah.
And I think that 1 hour we both passed out was the only sleep we got in that 40 hours.
Yeah, I mean, maybe a minute or two just from sheer blacking out, but...
Yeah. Got into Dallas. You were okay in Dallas. I mean, you were in pain. You were sick. You were weak. We're both exhausted.
I had nothing left in my body at that point. I really couldn't eat a whole lot of anything.
Yeah. We got through Dallas.
Even drinking water was horrible.
Dallas airport was kind of annoying. I mean, we've flown through Dallas so many times. Dallas, Fort Worth. But this time, coming in international...
There was... my main pet peeve, and I'm like,
There were no departure boards telling you where the hell your gate was.
Was that?
Our gate changed. We had no idea. We were...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were running all over the airport, and she's weak as hell. She's barely keeping up.
Yeah. Oh, and we took that Skytrek train.
Yeah, the Skytrek train.
That felt like a freaking roller coaster, so that helped my stomach.
Yep. And then of all flights, we every other time we had to fly somewhere where we were in economy and not economy plus, we'd leave the middle seat. You know, we'd take the aisle seat and window seat. Nobody was ever in the middle. This time, we had a freaking like lumberjack in the middle.
Yeah.
Really nice guy, sweet guy. He took the window. I sat in the middle, but he was like, man, he was taking up a seat and a half. Miserable flight to Denver. Mm-hmm. But we got to Denver. Finally got our luggage. They sent us to the wrong terminal.
Yeah. So the lady who came over the PA system was like, I don't know why they told you, like verbatim.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know why they told you Carousel 3, because that's for
No,
this
Carousel 12. She's like, you're on Carousel 3. And we're like, ugh.
Okay.
Yeah, on the plane they told us Carousel 12. So everybody's at, our entire flight is at
like
Carousel 12.
Everybody's standing there for like a good half hour.
Yeah. And then they're like, no, your luggage is all down at 3.
Yeah.
So this horde of humanity goes down there. Sure enough, there's just suitcases everywhere.
Yeah, there's just suitcases just going round and round.
But we got our luggage. Everything was there. Nothing was broken.
Yep.
Got an Uber. Got to the house. I went and got food. Like, we got in at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Got food. Ate the food.
Yep.
She sits down on the stairs, starts to mess on her phone. I'm standing at the kitchen sink, like, washing our silverware from just eating. And our goal was to stay awake until 7 or 8 o'clock.
Yeah, at least 7.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
No.
I literally passed out at the sink. I fell asleep at the sink.
Yeah.
I look over.
Each time you quit moving.
Every time I quit moving, I black out. And I look over, I'm like, Joe, I can't stay awake. And she's asleep on the steps.
I'm just like, yeah, me neither. It's like I just decided to lay down, shut my eyes for a little bit.
So, yeah, we went to bed at 1. We're awake at midnight.
We went to bed at 4 p.m. actually.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was 4 p.m.
We're awake at midnight.
Yeah, we woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning
the
next day. Because we got our 8+ hours in, so our bodies were like, bing, let's go. And we're like,
Plus, so the problem is we had jet lag for the entire week.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Today's Saturday, so we've been back for a full week.
Yeah.
And last night was the first night I did not wake up at like 1 or 2 in the morning, like wide awake.
Yeah. So thankfully that was a good restful night's sleep. Though the jet lag is still lingering because I made pancakes today.
She forgot to put eggs in the pancakes.
So I just, and mixing the batter, I'm like, the batter looks weird. I can't fathom why. I'm like, whatever. So I just mix it, add a little bit more milk to handle the dry bits, cook it all up, serve it. He's like, do these taste funny to you?
But alas, we're home. We're safe.
I mean, fortunately, not necessarily alas, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So the travel day, getting home, I think that was like the only negative of the entire friggin' trip.
Yep.
How blessed is that?
Right?
We spent 3 weeks in Thailand. We travel to the other side of the globe and back. Flawless trip there. We snap to the time zone instantly when we get there.
Yeah.
Every hotel is perfect. All of our transportation in the country is perfect. We have no rain for the first 2.5 weeks, and when it does rain in Phuket, it's at night and we're in bars. We didn't care.
That was a lot of water when it rained, though.
Every excursion had beautiful weather. Every time we needed the weather to be good, it was perfect. Mm-hmm. No problem with food while we're in the country.
Zero food poisoning.
Which is a
freaking miracle in hindsight.
Yeah, great food, great drink, beautiful people.
It was.
Yeah, the trip home was rough, and we're a little bit fixated on that at the moment.
Yeah.
But it was a magical trip.
Excuse my yawn.
We're still tired.
Still tired.
It was a magical trip, beyond my expectations, beyond our expectations.
You planned the hell out of the trip. So,
yeah.
And as a result, that really paid off in how smoothly the trip went.
I had.
Like, you were planning this trip for a year.
I did. I planned the trip for about a year, and all that planning and that work paid off. It went flawless.
Yeah.
I still can't believe it happened. I can't believe we're home. We're starting to go through our pictures, starting to go through the video. Well, I haven't even looked at the videos yet. But we have like 6,000 pictures we need to pare down to maybe 200. I know, right?
Oh, at least select 200 out of the 6,000 to
put up on Flickr.
Put up on Flickr. That's gonna be a bit.
Oh, that's gonna take a while.
Oh man.
So hopefully these video logs have turned out well. It's been a journey.
Yes.
And
been an adventure.
Our hope is these logs, they're for us. They're for me and Joe to watch in the future, to remind us more vividly about what we did, how we felt, to remember details that we might forget otherwise.
Mm-hmm. Hell of a first set of home videos.
Yeah, we don't have. This will be the first time we have each other on video, really.
Yeah. In the coming up on 15 years we've been together.
Yeah, we've got a couple video snippets here on our phones, I'm sure, but nothing even close to this.
No, this is next level stuff.
I think the GoPro was a good purchase. I'm really glad we have it, even if the videos aren't like production worthy, which I'm sure they won't be.
Which, I mean, if they were production worthy, that would defeat the purpose of them being home videos and for our own entertainment.
It's weird being back.
Yeah.
So the question is,
no.
Where do we go next?
No.
We were sitting on the plane.
If you all already have itineraries, please send them over. Otherwise, I don't want to plan anything.
We're
I don't
sitting
want
on the
pressure.
We're sitting on the plane coming home. I'm like, where are we going next? Where are we going next? She's like, shut up.
I'm like 3/4 dead, have zero food. He's like, so where are we going next? I'm like, my grave. Because I can't do another vacation.
I'm only mostly dead.
Mostly dead. That's how I felt, mostly dead.
Yeah, you looked it too.
Oh, I'm sure.
I don't know how I came out of that whole thing unscathed, once again.
Yeah.
I never really even had a sniffle, never had headaches, never even got a hangover.
Oh, good luck drinking at sea level.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, no,
I tried one day.
We did.
I tried.
We had a drinking competition with a fellow American for some reason.
I still only drank 6 drinks. I did not drink 9.
Yes. But could have easily gotten up to 9.
I could have easily kept going.
But no, as we have learned, especially on this trip, your only downfall is coconut.
Coconut water.
My downfall.
Coconut milk.
Is traveling.
Yeah. If I stay away from coconut milk, like in any significant quantities,
yes.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, you can have an occasional pina colada.
Yeah.
But that's fine. But you can't do
I can't do 2.
You can't do 2 to 6.
Oh God, no.
Coconut-based alcoholic smoothies.
No, that wreaks havoc on me.
So, but yeah, airplanes wreak havoc on me.
So where are we going next?
Fun. Don't you know?
We have ideas.
We do. Maybe Spain, Portugal.
Spain and Portugal with a week in the Canary Islands.
Yep. To really chill. I
did look at the Edinburgh military tattoo up in Scotland.
Oh, that would be pretty cool.
Tickets are on sale now for 2024.
For what, like Christmas time next year?
No, it's in August.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh. There's potential I may be in Thailand next August too.
Yeah.
But we should definitely schedule a Scotland trip for that time frame. Be like, damn it, Joe, quit avoiding trial.
Germany. We can go to Munich.
We could do Munich.
Italy. Northern Italy specifically.
Yeah.
So the ideas are out there. We do believe we will go to Europe.
Yeah. I don't think my body is ready for another Asia trip.
Give her a couple more weeks. She may change her mind.
I might, but give me a few months.
If we do go to Asia, I'm thinking, we would either go for like 2 weeks in Japan.
Yeah, I mean, turns out there is a direct flight option depending on the airline. So
we could go 2 weeks in Japan with a ending week in the Philippines.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Or we could do Vietnam and Laos. Predominantly Vietnam, but just visit Laos.
Yeah.
Who knows? The options are there.
You know, my computer lock screen at work was mocking me yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
It showed a picture of, I'm going to butcher the name, it's like Phang Nang in Thailand. And it's just like this beautiful picture of like rice fields or something, and I'm like, I was just there. Don't do this to me.
All right. Well, we're gonna sign off. Our last entry for the vacation.
Yep, for Thailand 2023.
It's been a journey.
Been an adventure.
Now we have memories to cherish and hold on to and
sort through
share. Magical trip. Everything I wanted from my number one bucket list item.
And you worked your ass off for it too.
Yeah. So now I need a new number one bucket list item.
Well, no, that's not how that works. You go down the list.
Well, you've accomplished one. You took it off the list. If you take something off a list, things percolate up.
That doesn't have to happen. That only happens if you use an Excel spreadsheet.
I'm an engineer. I am an Excel spreadsheet. All right, we're out of here.
That's fair.
I will have a new number one bucket list item.
Fine. Your argument is acknowledged.
Well, I will sign off with Kapun Kap.
Kapun ka.
Bye.
Bye.